Eunomia Process Builder is an easy-to-use method and business process modeling tool. It allows the designing of method, manufacturing, or business processes and generation of process websites with great look and feel and easy access to the information. This video is a short tutorial of Eunomia Process Builder. Here is the main Process Builder screen. The right view is a structured view of process items, activities, work products, roles. The buttons are used to create a new process modeling project, open an existing project, or open the last project. Let's open our last project. The right frame contains the structured process items. Let's have a look at the main buttons. To create or remove a process item. To edit basic attributes of the selected item, item name, associated icon, visibility. To edit the diagram associated to the selected item, process schema, UML, or BPMN notation, process landscapes, role maps, organization charts, work product maps. To search a word in the process site, parameters, edit generation parameters. Tools, import-export tool, integrity checker, helper. Before starting a real process, you should go into the options to set some options. For instance, will your process website be generated in 1 or 2 languages? The options are not presented in this tutorial. To edit the site banner, import and export of a process subpart. Now let's create a new process. Enter the process name there. Very basic project management process. Eunomia Process Builder can generate a 2 languages process website. Let's enter the process name in a second language. Now let's edit the process diagram. This is the process editor. Let's add a UML initial node or a BPMN event. Let's keep the default UML initial node, but note you can create any event of the BPMN notation. Now let's add an activity. Here you can choose to use the UML notation, the BPMN notation, a predefined artistic notation, or a custom notation. Let's keep the default UML activity. Let's enter the activity name. Define project plan. Now let's add other activities. Define schedule. Review and validate project plan. Monitor and control the project. Let's add an UML fork node, equivalent to BPMN parallel gateway. Now link the objects. Here you can define link type, link label, and link behavior. Let's add an UML final node or a BPMN event. We have defined our first process. It's time to save it. The UML BPMN schema is not sufficient to describe the process. We need to detail roles, work products, and activities. Let's start in creating a new role. Project Manager. Now let's edit the process-related attributes. You can double-click on the item, use the pop-up menu, or click on Edit Attributes button. Describe the project manager responsibilities in a second language. Review status related to the item. Now let's create a work product. Project Monitoring and Control Dashboard. Now let's edit the work product attributes in double-clicking on the item. Let's start to describe the work product. Now let's precise the author. Description in second language. Now let's add a template. Now let's add a work product example. Now we will add the tailoring guidelines, describing the criteria defining if the work product shall be produced or not. To fully specify graphical objects appearing in schema, you should link them to process item. Notes: a process item may be shared by several graphical objects in different views. When you edit the attributes of a graphical object for the first time, you have the choice to create an associated process item or to link the graphical object to an existing process item. Let's edit the attribute of Defined Schedule. Create and associate an activity process item. First, add roles involved in the activity. Notice that the new created project manager is there. Role responsibility can be included. Now let's add work products as input of the activity. Here we can set the work product state. If previously defined, work product state is a process item. The number of work product instances as input. Now we can add work products as output of the activity. Note that the new created work product, Project Monitoring and Control Dashboard, is there. Now let's add activity steps, detailed guideline or procedure. Let's create a new step. You can edit step content using an included HTML editor. Here you have a full HTML editor with standard text management features. You can also manage tables. You can also add internal hyperlinks based on item ID, external hyperlinks, add images, and edit HTML source code if you want to. Here you can add a guide to the activity. The guide there has been created before. Here you can describe the activity. Now it's time to generate the process website. And to view the process website, the defined process is there. Note you navigate in the process website either with the hyperlinks on the right frame or using the item hierarchy on the left. Tooltips gives key information when the mouse rolls over a process element. In the case of an activity, description, used work products, produced updated work products, roles involved, steps. It can, of course, be configured. You retrieve the same information there with an automatically generated schema. A tooltip has been generated to explain project, which is a glossary entry. The steps of the activities have been included, text and schema, as well as templates and examples, and guide. The role page has been generated too, including the role description, the list of work products, the role is the author, the list of activities the role is involved in, the work product page has been generated too, including the work product description, the roles involved, authors, reviewers, the examples, and templates, the activities creating, updating, and using this work product. All the roles can be viewed there. All the work products can be viewed there, classified by domains and disciplines. All the templates and examples can be viewed there, classified by domains and disciplines. All the procedures and guides can be viewed there, classified by domains and disciplines. A glossary is also generated. Of course, the website has also been generated in the second language. Please visit http://www.eunomia-process.com to download the product.